Welcome to EDI 739, Teachers as Writers, Teachers Teaching Writing. Sorry about that. My name is Janine Piso and I'm your course instructor, and for this video I will be going through the course syllabus. This course syllabus can be found at two different places. The very first place is under the course menu under the tab that says Syllabus. However, if you have already explored Module 1, you will notice that it is also within our Module 1 folder under Course Introductions 1.1 down here. However, I'm going to come back over here to the syllabus slide over here. And there are two different sections here. You have the downloadable, printable version of the syllabus, as well as this video, which is going to be posted a day early. I do recommend watching all of my videos at 1.5 speed, or whatever speed allows you to listen and understand well. But there is no need to watch me at normal speed because I tend to digress, and which, takes some time. I come over here to the 739 syllabus, I click on it, and a Google Doc will open up. What I love about using Google Docs in all of my situations is the fact that it has this handy dandy icon on the left here, which is the document outline. When you click on the document outline, it takes you to, or it reveals all of the major sections of our course syllabus. So let's say you needed some COVID safety reminders. You can click on this and it will jump directly to that section in our syllabus. You want to come back up to the first page, you just click here. And you can, that's why I love Google Docs. Anyway, I digress. So this is an online course, which means you are going to have modules at your disposal. I will be releasing them periodically throughout the semester. And during that time, you will have tasks that you will complete on your own, asynchronous. Sometimes you will be interacting with your peers, other times not, but it is an asynchronous course, meaning you are working at your own pace within the module dates. With all of my course syllabi, I like to start off with an inspirational quote, and this is an excerpt from one of our course texts titled 180 Days by Penny Kittle and Kelly Gallagher. And this quote says, "Writing creates an opportunity to understand life better and to navigate its challenges and opportunities. Writing that clarifies, refines, and allows us to explore and consider our own lives, our passions, our pasts, and our futures. Writing is for life, not just for school." And what I love about this is so often writing becomes standardized or pressured to perform for standardized testing. And what I love about Penny Kittle and Kelly Gallagher is they take away, and actually all of our course texts are like this, they take away that need for standardization and bring writing back to its authentic self. And writing is for life. It really isn't just for our 40-minute class periods. And I'm excited for you to learn more and participate more in that concept. My instructor information is right here. Again, my spelling of my name, my pronouns, my email, and my cell phone number. My office hours are Wednesdays, 12:30 to 2 p.m. But if you cannot meet in person, which I don't think many of you can because you're school teachers, you can always email me and we'll set up an appointment for a Zoom meeting. If emailing your questions is just as easy, please feel free to do that. And then if you need to contact me, you can always call. So why is this class important? Basically, I think with writing instruction, helping students find their voices as writers and as authors is one of the greatest things that we can do as teachers. There is so much power in their written word, and they really can use them to improve the society around us. So what we need to do is go beyond standardized writing and those basic skills and move toward how are we bringing language arts and our students into the world of writing rather than writing into their world. Like, we want to make sure that they are becoming and being the driving force of our instruction rather than the writing standards, if that makes sense. I included here the course description and the course objectives. I won't read those to you because you can read them on your own. but they are there. I also included the International Literacy Association standards we will be meeting, as well as the International Society for Technology, or the ISTE standards, that we are meeting throughout this course. We do have quite a few texts. I actually removed one of them, believe it or not. So if you can help me, maybe this semester tell me which one we should remove, that would be great. But I have used these texts for a few semesters, and every single person really, really likes them. And they're like, you can't take any of them away. So unfortunately, there are a lot, but I promise you they are well worth having in your library. Okay. And honestly, these are all texts that I used in the classroom as well, and find a lot of inspiration from. And I hope that you will as well. For grading, this is a graduate course, so you must maintain a B- or higher for all of your classes, which means your final average cannot be below an 80. You really have to try hard not to get that in this class. I think most people will be successful no matter what. And if not, I will be sure to reach out and guide you if necessary. Grading and feedback. I grade things in a pretty timely manner, and I also provide a lot of detailed feedback. So please make sure that if you are unsure of how to access your grades or unsure how to access the comments that I'm leaving on your work, please reach out and let me know, because I spend a lot of time looking through and providing feedback for my courses, and I would love for you to be able to access them. Just like all SUNY Brockport classes, I do have access to the Brockport Plagiarism Checker through Blackboard, and all of my assignments will have that checker activated. You will be able to see your work and check your work for plagiarism before turning it in, so you can fix any major issues. If we do come into a situation where you are plagiarizing something, I may have to take disciplinary action. So please double check that you are not violating anything. And we are using APA 7th edition. So you can access all of that online for free, or you could buy the APA 7th edition handbook. You'll be graded on 3 things in this course: professionalism, readings, responses, and module activities, as well as the final module assignments. Professionalism is 5% of your course grade, which is really looking at how well you are engaging with the course and your peers, as well as your interactions with me. Are they professional? I do have 6 classes this semester, which is pretty high. So please make sure if you're emailing me, you just tell me the course subject or the course number in the subject line of the email. So EDI 739. And then if I don't get back to you within 48 hours, just reach out. But I usually am very good about responding to emails. So if you do not hear back from me in 48 hours, that must mean something wicked happened, and you should just reach out and say, like, hey, did you see this? And I'll be like, oh, yes. So don't ever hesitate to reach out. Readings, responses, and module activities are 30% of your grade. And basically, this is where you are looking at the materials I'm putting in front of you, the videos, the podcast entries, and you're asking yourself, how am I going to grow as a teacher of writing? This is not about grades. If you look at this course as like, oh, I need to do these activities so I get a good grade, please refrain from doing that. I put these materials together to help you in the classroom as writing educators. So please look at the readings, take notes on them, use your writer's notebook, your composition notebook that you're using, and take notes and ideas and thoughts and document them there. I do have a 12-point rubric attached here. Most of our assignments will be graded using these here. The way to get full credit on these is to go beyond just summarizing the text and give me some of those connections that you've had in your own classroom or in a classroom you have observed. Oh my goodness. You start to drop points a little bit when you only provide vague connections or limited experiences. But again, this rubric is posted here, and I grade the majority of your module activities with this rubric. Final module assignments are 65% of your grade, and those are those larger assignments that basically synthesize the materials and the information that you have received throughout the module. This also includes our big SPA assessment, which is the four lesson plans. I'll get into that later. But you do have a SPA assignment. Believe it or not, though, I have broken it up into manageable sections so that you are not overwhelmed by completing one large task. It is going to be two smaller tasks. If you have any questions, you can always reach out. The course policy is basically just communicate with me. I really am here to help you. I want you to be successful. I want you to feel supported. And if you are not feeling any of those things, you need to let me know. I've worked really, really hard to make sure that this course is organized and laid out well. But sometimes I get really a little bit too close to the activities, and I sometimes lose sight of what's clear and what's not clear. So please make sure that you reach out and let me know. I will say this course is pretty labor intensive. It's a lot of fun work, a lot of engaging work, but you cannot wait until last second to complete these tasks. You must absolutely go through this, and when the module is released, read through everything and use your planner and really get yourself organized, okay? Because the due dates are the due dates. I do provide extensions, but I do want to make sure that nobody is feeling fully overwhelmed. I will say here that I do have modules open for about 17 days, with the exception of this first module. Once a module is closed, if you have not asked for an extension, no late work will be accepted. So if you're finding yourself in a situation like, let's say you have open house and you're like, oh geez, I can't get this done because I have to make sure I'm prepared for that with my caregivers and things like that, just let me know, so that you're not in a situation where you're not receiving credit. I have posted the course modules right here, complete with all of the dates that you need to know. So you know that September 4th, September 22nd, October 9th, et cetera, all the way down to December 11th. Those are major assignments that will be due. Those are due dates. So, and I do have the topics right here. So, forming our philosophies, writing identities, goal setting, and conferencing, so you can start identifying in your planners these due dates here so that you know when things are due. And if there is a discussion board post, I have those dates posted here, okay? And again, I make the discussion board posts due a few days earlier so that your peers have a chance to respond. City of Brockport has professional dispositions for teacher candidates. They are positive outlook, integrity, respect, self-awareness, dedication, and professionalism, followed by all these qualifiers that are on the right-hand side of this table. If you are in violation of any of these things, there may be a referral written to the Dispositions Committee. So if you just follow these expectations here, all should be well. Finally, I have shared with you our campus policies, research help, the drop and withdrawal policy for the fall 2021 semester, academic dishonesty statement, cell phone policies, emergency alert systems, the Students Accessibility Services Disability Statement, sexual harassment timeline policy, PEU conceptual frameworks, the COVID-19 safety measures, seating and social distancing, healthy practices to follow, and certification exam information. If you find that you need to check any of these out, there are plenty of links included that you can use to help you find the appropriate information you need. Or, as always, you can reach out and ask me. This is your fall 2021 course syllabus. I'm really looking forward to working with you this semester. And again, if you have any questions, feel free to email me or call. I am here to help. Welcome to Teachers as Writers, Teachers Teaching Writing. Let's have a great semester.